In decades, possibly even millennia to come, the world's scholars will argue long into the night about what was the most 1990s thing to ever occur. Some will say it was the Richard Branson cameo in that Friends episode, and do you know what? They're close, because it was actually when the Inquirer alleged that Jennifer Aniston was getting the hard high one from WCW's Rey Mysterio. She wasn't, of course, but it kickstarted a very weird phenomena in pro wrestling fandom. The obsessive curiosity with talent successfully dating equally famous faces outside of the industry itself. Now, whether that's because it gives the sport a bizarre legitimacy in the minds of some fans, or just because celeb gossip is a huge market in Western journalism, who can say? Either way, stuff like this is always a bit of fun, so if you're absolutely desperate to get mad online and tell the comment section that, oh, nobody cares, Adam, then rest assured, we all think you not liking something makes you very interesting. Anyway, yes, Adam Cleary, 10 celebs who dated WWE superstars. Let's go. Number 10, Artem Chigvintsev, Nikki Bella. Ah yes, a name that'll be immediately familiar to all of you who watch Dancing with the Stars. Really? Nobody? I mean, okay, you're missing a lot of dancing though, and like 3 or 4 stars. Anyway, Nikki Bella was genuinely one of them, and her dance partner for the show's 25th season in 2017 was this guy, who the eagle-eyed amongst you will note is not John Cena. During the show, it was rumoured that the pair had become an item, and I'm presuming that's true, as they're now married and have a child together. Now, if you're not into these dancing shows, and, well, I don't blame you, but my mum absolutely loves Strictly here in the UK, then all you need to know is that pretty much every single pairing end up doing the old greased weasel tango during or after the show. Apparently, John Cena was once under the impression that Artem here might choreograph the first dance at his wedding, which is really nice until you remember that that wedding was gonna be with Nikki Bella. Awkward. Number 9, Robert Irvine, Gail Kim. Ex-WWE and Impact Wrestling star Gail Kim regularly posts on Instagram about how much she's fallen for celebrity chef Robert Irvine. The pair of them love a cute selfie even more than Vince McMahon likes having his bottom lip moistened before he goes out on TV. How's Irvine a celebrity, Adam? I've never heard of him. Well, you would do if you ever watched the Food Network, where he's on shows like Worst Cooks in America, Restaurant Express, and Dinner Impossible. That last one's actually quite funny. He's even hosted his own chat show for a few years and met Gail when he popped up to serve VIPs at SummerSlam 2012. See, a lot of people will tell you that nothing good came from her 2 separate stints in WWE, but as you can see here, that's not true. Doesn't matter how unhappy you are in the ring, if you wind up with one on your finger, then actually you're the winner. So, number 8, Sheldon Souders, Kelly Kelly. Former ice hockey player Sheldon Souders married ex-WWE diva Kelly Kelly in February 2016. Less than 2 years later, in October 2017, they separated. Hooray, romance, etc. Now, NHL fans may remember him as a defensive stalwart for teams like the Montreal Canadiens, the Edmonton Oilers, the Dallas Stars, the Milwaukee Millennials, Philadelphia Freedom, Cincinnati, the Simpsons or something. Says here he also started his career at the New Jersey Devils and ended it with the Anaheim Ducks, and are all North American sports team names this insane? Or the Washington Will Smiths a thing? Anyway, he and Kelly met while she was still in WWE, they were still together when she left in 2012, and the rest, as I've already explained, is just predictable depressing history. Number 7, Alex Rodriguez, Tori Wilson. Just like fellow sports star Sheldon Souders, former MLB baseman Alex Rodriguez had an eye for WWE's ladies. His career was less good, though, as in 2013 he was suspended from playing baseball due to accusations of steroid use. He wasn't allowed to return until 2015. During this period away from the game, things ended between him and Wilson, which, I mean, when it rains, it pours, guys, am I right? Since then though, and oh goody, I can see more American team names on this script, he's played for the Seattle Apple Pies, the Texas Pickup Trucks, and the New York NASCARs. Oh, and apparently, he went out with Jennifer Lopez as well, so like, fair play. Number 6, Jeremy Piven, Kelly Kelly. Now, I don't ever talk about who my celebrity girlfriend is because the endless stream of comments just saying, what on earth is she doing with him, would eventually take a bit of an emotional toll on me. Clearly though, Jeremy Piven is made of tougher stuff than I, because he didn't care one bit about those when he was briefly involved with Kelly. And I say briefly because it was very brief. WWE's official website somehow got a load of pictures of the pair of them at a baseball game not long after he had just guest hosted Raw. You know, the night where he called SummerSlam the Summerfest before John Cena very gently corrected him. Now, you might think that's a publicity stunt by WWE, and I might think that's a publicity stunt by WWE, but no, actually, you know what? I didn't have a point there. It probably was. Number 5, Sherri Shepherd, MVP. This is admittedly one of the weirder ones. The View hostess Sherri Shepherd was in between marriages, let's say, when she appeared on an episode of SmackDown alongside MVP in 2009. Technically, she was still married when she made the cameo, as her divorce didn't go through until 2010, and she wouldn't marry again until 2011. But according to Sherri herself though, she did date MVP somewhere in between all of that. Now, after Shepherd's SmackDown showing, MVP appeared on her TV show and accompanied her to a special high school prom redo. Most media outlets at the time guessed this was just another publicity stunt from WWE and The View, but it was apparently a lot more than that. Shepherd and the reigning United States champion were, well, I mean, I know we're all terrible nerds here, but see where I'm going with this. They were, sex! Number 4, Jennifer Hudson, David Otunga. Film buffs might know Jennifer Hudson for her performances in Dreamgirls, Sex and the City, The Secret Life of Bees, or if you're a total masochist, the Three Stooges reprise they did in 2012. Wrestling fans will know her best as David Otunga's wife from 2008 to 2017, because WWE did not stop talking about it for 9 goddamn years. Hudson had some mainstream appeal, and the company wanted some of that Hollywood rub. Things ended badly between the couple, however. TMZ report police details on apparent domestic abuse issues in early 2018, and Hudson even filed for a restraining order against the wrestler turned announcer. They've since separated and have only recently concluded a very messy, very public custody battle because, again, hooray romance. Number 3, Jeff Dye, Becky Lynch. Comedian Jeff Dye was actually Becky Lynch's second celebrity boyfriend. She previously dated UFC fighter Luke Sanders for a spell, but after deciding that the octagon was simply too close to home and she'd really like to keep her personal and private life separate, she decided that was a bad idea and went out with a comedian instead. Oh, hang on. Sorry, it says here the script is from 2019. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure it doesn't need updated. I can't remember seeing it with anyone else since then. The couple kept the relationship fairly private during its run, with virtually no public appearances together. The handful of photographs that did exist definitely weren't for public distribution, but they looked very happy nonetheless. And hey, if you're new to Jeff Dye, then why not check out his podcast? I mean, I have absolutely no idea if he does one, but he is a male stand-up comedian, so I mean, law of averages. Number 2, Amy Schumer, Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, we always shoehorn this one at the list because it's got a quote in it that pops the entire What Culture office every single time it's brought up. Amy Schumer once revealed on the Howard Stern show that she dated WWE's Dolph Ziggler for a short while after breaking up with her longtime boyfriend. The actress said that sex with Dolph was too athletic for her, claiming he would ragdoll her and spin me like a globetrotter. Mental high five, Dolph. That is how we do. More seriously though, Schumer's ex-boyfriend proposed that they get back together during her fling with the wrestler, and Amy agreed. Dolph was said to be cool with the whole thing, didn't begrudge Schumer's remaining feelings for her ex, and the pair remained friends. Isn't that nice? John. Number 1, George Clooney, Stacy Keibler. Yep, Stacy Keibler made headlines in 2011 when the media reported she'd started dating literally George Clooney, one of, if not the most famous actors on the face of the planet. Keibler had been out of WWE for around 5 years by that point, and she was attempting to transition into an acting career after appearing on Dancing with the Stars. See, remember that? Full circle. Anyway, at some point during all of this big new mess thing, she met George Clooney. I mean, fast forward to now, and both Keibler and Clooney are married, but just to other people. Stacy weds, who is that? The most default looking man on the planet? I don't know, some nerd. And Clooney is now Mr. Amal Alamuddin. So there you have it, those are 10 WWE stars who dated actual real-life celebrities. Yes, I know Becky Lynch is going out with Seth Rollins, that was a joke, and no, I won't be telling you who my celebrity girlfriend is. Let us know what you made of it all in the comments below. Don't you dare forget to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I have, of course, been Adam Cleary, the people's chump, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.